So with my knowledge of both canine behaviour, this particular breed of dog, and with my job at Animal Licensing Wales, where we license dog breeders, I think it's very clear to me that there's a real issue around the breeding of these dogs, more so than the breed, and the types of people that are breeding them not taking into consideration health, welfare, behaviour when they're breeding the dogs is the real issue. And I believe that if this type of dog is banned, the same people will simply just breed a different type. They'll move on to a dog of a slightly different shape that doesn't fit the criteria, and that's what they'll breed instead.
Jordan,
and so
just tell us.
We need to look at restrictions of owners. You know, that's
Jordan, we're just looking at pictures of you with your pet dog. I think he's with you now. Love to see him. There he is.
Yes.
Can we see any more of him? Just tell us about him. What is he like as your pet?
He came to me after he was seized by the police at 5 months old. He was taken from the people that chopped off his ears illegally, and he moved in with me at about 10 months. He'd spent 5 months in the police kennels, and he came in and he walked into a house with a chihuahua and another cat, and with training and time and real compassion, he has adapted into being a really lovely, well-rounded dog. He's also training to become a search and rescue dog. I don't know whether we'll make the cut, but we're trying.
Is it clear to you, as someone with huge experience in dealing with animals, that some animals simply have a more docile temperament and others require a lot more care, attention and perhaps speciality to own? Is there a particular concern that this breed, the American Bully XL, does need people who know how to deal with dogs that are perhaps by temperament more difficult to own?
I have no more concern of it than I would, say, with a Rottweiler or any other type of Mastiff or any large breed of dog. You know, you need to have that experience when handling and training these dogs and making sure that you are putting in the time that they need to train, because they are big dogs. But no, I feel like if any of those larger breeds ended up in the hands of the people that are currently breeding the bullies, we'd be seeing the same problems and the same statistics.
So do you put these shocking statistics, really, half of all dog attacks in the last 2 years from this one specific breed of dog, of which there are not many in the United Kingdom, accounting for half of those attacks? Is that, in your view, just down to the sort of gangs that are breeding them?
There's a huge influence of organised crime gangs involved in the breeding of these dogs. It's like the new drug money, basically. The amount that these dogs are going for is obscene, and it's an easy money for them by comparison to drugs. And I think that's what they've moved into. And they'll just move into the next breed after this, and after these are banned. So I think we really need to look at restrictions of owners and how we can make sure owners are getting the right education and that there's things in place for early intervention. And I really believe that we should be moving towards an educational-based licensing system.